hieroglyphic letters. And this is how we can write your name too, to be double-sided. Or we have something we can write your name and your boyfriend name, something like this, and the other side.
The cartouches were a big hit, and so was lunch at this restaurant that provided the most entertaining welcome I've ever seen.
Or we have...
The bread was fresh and delicious, and the food in this restaurant was wonderful in huge amounts and a very reasonable price. You'll find that dining out in Egypt is quite inexpensive. This restaurant in Giza offered us a view of the pyramids and this terrific reception. And while there are some tourists in here, certainly there's also a lot of locals chowing down. It's a great spot. We're bringing you these images in a music and visual feast of the Bazaar of Old Cairo.
You're English.
English, yeah.
Really no.
You English?
I've been to England
You've been to England?
50 years ago.
Really? You speak English?
Very well.
Really?
At the school. I'm not Egyptian.
Not Egyptian.
Bedouins.
Bedouin?
Yeah.
From the desert?
Exactly. أنت مع قبلك؟ I'm good man. I make very good offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you got here?
This is actually why we got here the kind of the realest oldest spice. This is the realest oldest Egyptian famous spice here in Egypt. As most of Egyptian they use it, for cooking, for stomach, for healthy. This here, the black pepper.
Black pepper.
Black pepper.
What's this?
This cumin. This coriander. And by the way, this is sesame. This is anise, sesame. This next here, anise. This is good for health, for stomach, for ozo. And this is salba. This is something as vitamin.
So where does this come from?
All this Egyptian. This is the karkade, hibiscus tea.
Oh, hibiscus tea.
Hibiscus tea.
Yeah, it's a juice.
The juice.
Like a juice.
This is good for the blood.
From hibiscus flower?
Yes, for hibiscus flower.
Wow.
This is the saffron. Expensive back your home.
What is that?
Saffron.
Saffron flowers.
Yes, saffron flower.
How much
Saffron flower.
How much for that little bit?
No, this 1 gram here it costs only 80 piasa.
Oh, cheap.
Cheap, yeah. Not like your home in Hawaii. Oh, too much expensive. Small piece like that, at least $18, $20.
That's
right?
Yeah.
I'm honest,
Here it's a $0.50.
Half a
Not
dollar,
even.
yeah.
25 cents.
25 cents, yes. Yeah.
That's cheap.
If you like, you can take some of this. This is good to cook.
Don't you want some saffron?
Saffron. Not every time cook. This, not much. Not every time buying this. This one time at once.
What's your name?
My name Mahmoud.
Mahmoud. Mahmoud, okay.
I'm salesman.
Salesman, yes, very good. Good salesman.
Thank you.
Okay,
See, sir, that's the old spices market.
Uh-huh.
This is the real market from the Egyptian people. The government control the price.
So the wholesale is right
The
here.
wholesale.
This gentleman was so friendly that he just wanted to show us the marketplace. He wouldn't accept any tip. He wasn't trying to sell us anything. He just had some time and was interested in showing us around, and in particular, getting us off of the main touristic street and into these incredibly charming side alleys, the little back streets. This is really where the Egyptian market comes to life for the locals. It's a wholesale market. There's different sections. There's the fabric market, there's the hardware, and then there's the spice market. This was most intriguing. Just watching these fellows dump the red spice out of the bags and red dust filling the air with this aromatic scent. It was really a sight to behold. And these people are quite friendly on the side streets. It's very pleasant, and you can get into some little shops, little factories. You'll find the merchants walking along on the street as well, ready to bargain. So you can enter into some good faith bargaining and buy it if the price is right.
Believe me, I want to business with you all,
I want to visit with you, you know. The cost is more than 15.
We hope you've enjoyed this visit to the exciting and colorful Bazaar of Cairo, the old Egyptian market. As the sun goes down and we reach the end of the Khan el-Kahlili, we come to a great Islamic mosque. It's the central landmark of Islamic Cairo, named after El-Hussein, who was the grandson of Muhammad, and it's said that the head of Hussein is buried in the mosque. The mosque is also associated with an ancient university founded in the 8th century that's said to be the oldest university in the world. Services are going on and non-Muslims are not allowed inside, so we'll just stand outside and watch for a while. They even drive a flock of goats through the marketplace, right through the city streets of Cairo. The old and the new are constantly coming together in this Islamic capital. So when you visit the Khan el-Kahlili, try and get off the main drag and into those little side alleys. The market goes for many, many blocks beyond the main street. And there you'll find some interesting characters and those little factories and the little perfume shops, and you'll get some pretty good bargains back there. So, like any place when you're visiting, it's a good idea to step just off the tourist track and into the real city. When you're looking for a taxi here, sometimes you might want to agree upon a price before you get in the taxi, just so the ground rules are clear. And it shouldn't be very expensive, a few dollars, $4 or $5 will get you all the way from one side of town to the other. In the early evening, Cairo is still alive. The city does not shut down at dusk. Shops are open. It's a little cooler now. The time of year we're traveling to Egypt is in the springtime, in the month of March, when it's not really hot during the daytime. It gets up to the mid-80s or the high 80s in March during the daytime. The world's first pyramid at Saqqara, which was the world's first large stone building.
The architect who built this complex, his name was Imhotep, which means he who is at peace. This was a genius because not only was he skilled in mathematics, but he had great knowledge in astrology and in medicine. He became the father of medicine for the ancient Egyptians. So Imhotep, he wanted to make something new for his king, for King Zoser. So he built this entire complex, which became unique. You can see this is a pyramid consisting of 6 unequal steps, rising to a height of about 204 feet. So these steps that you see are solid completely. It was built to be a ladder for the king's soul, or a staircase for the king's soul to ascend to heaven towards that one God in heaven, Ra. Okay? And this is a very unique structure. Nothing has ever appeared like this again.
A tasty lunch at the deluxe Oberoi Hotel. Now we're going to plunge into the heart of downtown to the Khan el-Kahlili, which is the great Egyptian bazaar in the heart of old Cairo. This was originally an old medieval walled city, and only a few of the gates still remain from the Middle Ages. Instead, we have a lively, very contemporary, bustling marketplace, and it's just a fun place to go shopping, and you don't even have to really buy anything. Just walking along and looking at the sights will entertain you to no end. You can pick up some spices if you like. It's quite all right to bring those home. And it's very safe and friendly here.
It's very interesting. Which country are from?
America.
Oh, United States of America. Oh, there is USA. There is 1996.
Egyptians genuinely like Americans. They enjoy meeting you and talking with you, and many of them, especially here in a marketplace scenario, speak some English. We'll show you a little bit of it here. We've shown you more of Cairo in other programs, and we'll come back again in the future in World Traveler. But certainly the Khan el-Kahlili is one of the highlights of Cairo. And then we begin our tour at the ancient Egyptian site of Memphis.
You're going to see that actually very little remains of the ancient site of Memphis. You can see that Ramses is represented with all the features of royalty. He's wearing the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt. He's got a cobra at his forehead in the state of defense, as if protecting him from evil spirits. He's got that smile on the face. He knows something we don't know. You'll notice also that the king has pierced ears, and that was very common in ancient Egypt for kings to wear earrings. And then you can see the royal beard strapped around the chin.
And next we move on to the world.